Over 65, 4 nuts you should eat daily and 4 to avoid at all costs. Did you know that eating the wrong type of nuts regularly could increase your risk of heart disease by up to 48%, especially if you're over the age of 60? That's not just a random statistic. It comes directly from a multi-year study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology. The scary part is that many seniors think they're making healthy choices, but some of the most common nuts in your kitchen could silently raise your blood pressure, trigger inflammation, clog your arteries, and even worsen cognitive decline. In fact, there's one particular nut, which we'll reveal later in this video, that's linked to a buildup of a toxic compound that can harm your liver, kidneys, and brain function over time. Yes, it's the same nut that's often recommended in low-carb diets, and it might be sitting in your snack jar right now. But don't worry, by the end of this video, we'll break down the safest, heart-friendly, brain-boosting nuts you should be eating more of, and the ones you need to avoid immediately. Stick around until the very end, because nut number 1 on the bad list has a dark secret you won't want to miss. Now let's get started with the nuts that seniors should be eating more of. 1 point almonds. When it comes to nuts that are truly beneficial for your health as you age, almonds are at the top of the list. These little powerhouses are packed with nutrients that do wonders for your bones, heart, and even your brain. As we get older, our bones naturally start to lose their density, becoming more fragile and prone to fractures. That's why it's so important to do everything we can to keep our bones strong. Almonds are an excellent choice because they're loaded with calcium and vitamin E, 2 key nutrients that help maintain bone health. Just a quarter cup of almonds a day provides about 97 milligrams of calcium, which is vital in combating bone loss and preventing fractures. But the benefits of almonds don't stop at bone health. They also contain magnesium, which plays a crucial role in ensuring that calcium reaches your bones instead of being deposited in your arteries, where it can lead to heart problems. And speaking of the heart, almonds are rich in healthy monounsaturated fats, which help reduce LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol that increases your risk of cardiovascular diseases, especially as you age. Almonds also have a positive impact on brain health. Studies have shown that the antioxidants found in almonds help protect brain cells from oxidative stress, which can contribute to cognitive decline as we get older. These antioxidants work to keep your brain functioning at its best, potentially slowing down mental aging. Not only that, but almonds are also a great source of fiber, with around 3.5 grams per serving. This fiber helps to ease digestion and combat constipation, a common issue for older adults. When you're buying almonds, try to get them with the skin on. The skin contains flavonoids, which are powerful antioxidants that boost the nut's health benefits even further. Just keep in mind that if you or someone you love has difficulty swallowing, almonds should be chewed thoroughly or ground up into smaller pieces to avoid any choking risk. With all these benefits, it's clear that almonds are an essential part of any diet, especially for those over 65 looking to maintain their health and vitality. Number 2, walnuts. If you're over 65 and looking to boost your brain health, walnuts should definitely be on your radar. These incredible nuts are not only delicious, but also packed with nutrients that can have a profound impact on your mental clarity and overall brain function. Walnuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, particularly alpha-linolenic acid ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that is found in higher amounts in walnuts than in any other nut. These omega-3s play a critical role in maintaining the structure and function of brain cells. As we age, brain health becomes even more important, and the omega-3s in walnuts help preserve brain cell integrity and support healthy neurotransmission, which is crucial for memory and cognitive abilities. In fact, research has shown that seniors who consume just 1.5 ounces of walnuts a day for 8 weeks saw significant improvements in cognitive processing speed and mental flexibility. This is huge, especially when we consider how much mental agility we tend to lose as we age. What's more, walnuts contain polyphenolic compounds that have the ability to cross the blood-brain barrier, fighting inflammation in neural tissues and potentially slowing the progression of conditions like Alzheimer's and dementia. These compounds help protect your brain from oxidative stress, giving you an added defense against cognitive decline. But walnuts don't just help your brain, they can also improve your sleep quality. As we get older, the production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep, decreases. This can lead to sleep disturbances that affect our overall well-being. Walnuts naturally contain melatonin, and by adding a small handful to your evening routine, you may be able to regulate your sleep-wake cycle, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. In addition to all their benefits for the brain and sleep, walnuts are great for heart health too. The combination of arginine, an amino acid, and polyphenols in walnuts helps improve blood vessel function and reduce oxidative stress, which in turn benefits cardiovascular health. This is especially important for seniors, as maintaining healthy arteries and blood vessels can help keep blood pressure in check. For those who are already on blood pressure medications, walnuts can work alongside these treatments to help maintain arterial flexibility and ensure a smoother blood flow. Adding walnuts to your daily routine can be a game changer for your mental and physical health as you age. Not only do they support brain health and help with sleep, but they also contribute to a healthier heart and better overall well-being. If you're looking to stay sharp, feel energized, and improve your quality of life as you get older, walnuts are a must-have in your diet. Number 3, pistachios. If you're over 65, you may want to pay more attention to pistachios. They're not just a snack, they're a powerful tool for managing blood pressure, heart health, and even vision. It's easy to overlook this small, delicious nut, but it's one of the most underrated when it comes to senior health, especially when it comes to regulating blood pressure. What makes pistachios so special is their exceptional potassium to sodium ratio. A serving of pistachios gives you around 285 milligrams of potassium, a mineral that works wonders in balancing out the sodium in your body. This is crucial, especially as we age, because our kidneys tend to retain more sodium, which can lead to higher blood pressure. By adding pistachios to your diet, you're helping your body maintain a healthier balance of these two minerals, which can help keep your blood pressure in check. But that's not all. Pistachios offer benefits for your eyes too, which is a big deal as we get older. They contain lutein and zeaxanthin, two powerful nutrients that specifically target the macula of the eye. These antioxidants are incredibly important for preventing age-related macular degeneration, AMD, which is the leading cause of vision loss in people over 60. AMD is a condition that can gradually take away your central vision, making everyday tasks like reading or recognizing faces more difficult. By incorporating pistachios into your diet, you can provide your eyes with the support they need to stay sharp and healthy, helping to protect your vision as you age. Another reason to love pistachios is that they're easy on the teeth. Many seniors struggle with dental issues, whether it's tooth sensitivity, missing teeth, or difficulty chewing. Since pistachios are small, they're much gentler on the teeth than harder nuts, making them an excellent option for older adults with dental concerns. One of the best things about pistachios, though, is how they come in their shells. This may seem like a small detail, but the act of shelling the nuts provides a mindful eating experience. When you shell pistachios, you create a visual cue, the pile of empty shells that helps regulate how much you're eating. This small act makes it easier to avoid overeating and to slow down during meals, which can be especially helpful for seniors looking to maintain a healthy weight or avoid excessive snacking. Plus, pistachios are packed with fiber, which not only helps with digestion, but also helps regulate blood sugar levels. For the 25% of seniors who are living with diabetes or prediabetes, pistachios make for a great snack that can keep blood sugar levels in check. Pistachios are a great all-around choice for seniors looking to support their heart, eyes, and overall health. With their ability to regulate blood pressure, protect eye health, and even help manage blood sugar, pistachios are one of the best nuts you can eat as you get older. They're easy to add to your diet, and their health benefits are too significant to ignore. Whether you're enjoying them as a snack, tossing them into a salad, or sprinkling them on your morning oatmeal, pistachios are a simple and delicious way to improve your health as you age. Number 4, Brazil nuts. When it comes to keeping your body strong and healthy as you age, Brazil nuts stand out as one of the most powerful, yet often overlooked foods. These small, rich nuts pack an incredible punch when it comes to thyroid health, and as we get older, thyroid function becomes more and more important. Brazil nuts are loaded with selenium, a mineral that many seniors may be lacking in their diet. Just one Brazil nut contains about 96 micrograms of selenium, which is an astonishing 137% of the recommended daily intake. This makes Brazil nuts a fantastic choice for anyone looking to support their thyroid health. In fact, thyroid disorders are quite common in seniors, with up to 20% of people over 65 experiencing some form of thyroid dysfunction. Selenium plays a critical role in thyroid function by helping to convert thyroid hormones into their active form, which directly impacts your energy levels, metabolism, and even mood. When the thyroid is working properly, you feel more energized and balanced, but when it's not, it can lead to sluggishness, weight gain, and even depression. By eating just a small handful of Brazil nuts each day, you can help keep your thyroid running smoothly, which will support your overall well-being. Not only does selenium help with thyroid health, but it also supports nerve health. Brazil nuts contain unique fatty acids that help preserve myelin, the protective coating around your nerve cells. This is incredibly important as we age because it helps maintain coordination, reaction time, and cognitive processing speed. In other words, Brazil nuts can help you keep your brain and body in sync, which is key to maintaining your independence and quality of life as you get older. However, as beneficial as Brazil nuts are, they must be consumed in moderation. Since they are so rich in selenium, it's recommended to eat just 1 to 2 Brazil nuts a day. Eating too many can actually be harmful because too much selenium in your body can lead to toxicity, causing symptoms like nausea or hair loss. So while Brazil nuts are packed with nutrients, it's important to enjoy them in small, controlled portions. When purchasing Brazil nuts, it's best to buy them still in their shells. The shells help preserve the delicate nutrients inside, ensuring that you're getting the most out of each nut. And to keep them fresh, be sure to store Brazil nuts in the refrigerator. Incorporating Brazil nuts into your daily diet is a simple and delicious way to improve thyroid function, support your brain health, and maintain your energy as you age. Just a couple of these nuts a day can make a big difference in how you feel and how your body performs. If you've been looking for a natural way to boost your health, Brazil nuts should definitely be on your list. These were the best nuts to eat after 65. Now let's shift gears and talk about nuts that seniors might want to limit or approach with caution now. Number 1. Peanuts. When it comes to nuts that seniors should avoid, peanuts are at the top of the list. Despite being a popular snack, peanuts can cause several health issues, especially as we get older. First, peanuts aren't technically nuts. They're legumes that grow underground, making them more likely to be exposed to mold and aflatoxins. Aflatoxins are natural toxins that can damage the liver and increase cancer risk, which is more of a concern as our body's ability to detoxify decreases with age. Peanuts also contain proteins that can cause inflammation in the body, even for those who aren't allergic to them. Inflammation might not seem like a big deal, but it can worsen joint pain, which is already a problem for many seniors. It can also stress the heart and blood vessels, raising the risk of heart problems. Additionally, chronic inflammation can speed up cognitive decline, which is a concern for many older adults. Another issue with peanuts is that they are high in omega-6 fatty acids. While omega-6 is important, most people already get too much of it and not enough omega-3s, which help reduce inflammation. This imbalance can make inflammation worse, which in turn can lead to more health problems as we age. For seniors who take blood thinners, peanuts can also interfere with the effectiveness of their medication because of their high vitamin K content. Vitamin K helps with blood clotting, and too much of it can reduce the effectiveness of blood thinners, which can be dangerous. Finally, peanut butter, a favorite for many, often contains added unhealthy fats, sugar, and salt. These extra ingredients can stress the cardiovascular system, especially in seniors whose hearts are already working harder. If you love peanuts, don't worry. You don't have to cut them out completely, but it's important to eat them in moderation. Consider switching to healthier nuts like almonds or walnuts, which are better for heart health and don't carry the same risk. Just be mindful of how much you're eating to avoid long-term health issues. Number 2, cashews. Cashews might seem like a healthy snack, but there's more to them than meets the eye, especially for seniors. While they're often praised for being nutrient-rich, cashews have a surprisingly high carbohydrate content, around 9 grams per ounce. For people over 65, particularly those with diabetes or prediabetes, this can be a real concern. A sudden spike in blood sugar can cause all kinds of issues, from fatigue to more serious health complications over time. The smooth, creamy texture of cashews makes them especially easy to overeat, and this can lead to unintended weight gain. It's easy to think you're eating a small handful, but those little handfuls add up quickly when it comes to calories and carbs. Another hidden danger of cashews is their high level of oxalates. These compounds can bind to calcium in your digestive tract and reduce the amount of calcium your body absorbs. For seniors, this is particularly worrying because it can weaken bones and increase the risk of osteoporosis, a condition that makes bones fragile and prone to breaking. If you're already dealing with bone health issues or you want to prevent them, consuming too many cashews could work against your efforts to keep your bones strong. But that's not all. Cashews, because of their smooth shape, also pose a choking hazard, especially for seniors who may have difficulty swallowing. The curved, slippery texture can make it harder for some people to chew thoroughly, increasing the risk of choking. It's an easy thing to overlook, but something important to consider, especially if you or someone you know has difficulty with swallowing or has been advised to be cautious with certain foods. To make matters worse, cashews aren't even as straightforward as they seem. They must undergo a special process to remove urushiol, the toxic compound found in poison ivy. While cashews are generally safe after processing, this extra step can sometimes damage their nutritional profile. Plus, when you buy commercial cashews, they're often roasted in oil and salted, which can add unhealthy fats and sodium to your diet. These added ingredients can put unnecessary stress on the cardiovascular system and increase your risk of high blood pressure, especially if you're eating cashews regularly without considering these extra factors. While cashews do offer some beneficial nutrients, it's important to be mindful of these hidden dangers, especially as you age. Overconsumption can easily lead to problems with blood sugar, bone health, and even digestion. If you enjoy cashews, try to limit how much you eat and make sure they're part of a well-balanced diet that doesn't rely too heavily on foods that can spike your blood sugar or add excess fats and salt. Being conscious of how much and what type of nuts you're consuming can help you maintain better health as you get older. Number 3, macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts might seem like a tasty and healthy snack, but for seniors, they can pose some serious challenges. These nuts are extremely high in calories, about 200 calories per ounce, which can make weight management difficult as metabolism naturally slows with age. This calorie density can lead to unwanted weight gain, which puts additional stress on joints and the heart, increasing the risk of health problems like mobility issues. Additionally, macadamia nuts contain about 22 grams of fat per ounce, which, while a source of healthy monounsaturated fats, can place a burden on the gallbladder. As we age, the gallbladder becomes less efficient, making it harder to digest fats. Eating too many macadamia nuts may cause digestive discomfort or strain on the gallbladder, especially for seniors already dealing with digestive issues. Macadamia nuts also have one of the highest levels of saturated fat among nuts, which can raise LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, and increase the risk of heart disease. For seniors who may already have heart concerns, consuming too much saturated fat from foods like macadamia nuts can make it harder to keep cholesterol in check. Another concern is the hardness of macadamia nuts, which can be difficult for seniors with weakened teeth or chewing issues. Biting into these tough nuts may lead to dental problems, causing pain and requiring expensive dental care. Lastly, macadamia nuts are often sold at a premium price, making them an expensive snack, especially for seniors on a fixed income. They also have a higher risk of going rancid if not stored properly, which could lead to digestive issues or unpleasant taste. While macadamia nuts offer some health benefits, their high calorie, fat, and saturated fat content, as well as the risk of dental and storage issues, make them a food to enjoy in moderation. If you're over 65, it's best to be mindful of how often you snack on these nuts. Number 4, pine nuts. Pine nuts might seem like a harmless snack, but for seniors, they can cause more harm than you might expect. One of the biggest concerns is how pine nuts can interfere with medications. They can interact with over 60% of medications commonly prescribed to seniors, including blood pressure meds, statins, and antidepressants. These interactions can either reduce the effectiveness of the medication or cause dangerous side effects, which is especially troubling for seniors who rely on these drugs for heart health or mental well-being. It's crucial to be aware that something as simple as a snack can affect your treatment and potentially worsen your condition. Another problem is pine nut syndrome, which causes a persistent, bitter, metallic taste in the mouth. This can make eating uncomfortable and lead to loss of appetite, which is dangerous for seniors. Not eating enough can result in weight loss, which weakens the body and increases the risk of frailty, reduced muscle strength, and further health problems. For older adults, maintaining a healthy weight and eating enough food is essential, and anything that messes with appetite can make a significant impact on overall health. In addition, pine nuts are high in unsaturated fats, which are considered healthy in moderation. However, these fats can oxidize, creating harmful compounds that contribute to inflammation. Chronic inflammation is linked to many age-related issues like joint pain, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. For seniors who are already dealing with these problems, the extra inflammation from eating too many pine nuts can make things worse. In conclusion, while pine nuts may seem like a nutritious snack, their ability to interfere with medications, cause unpleasant side effects like pine nut syndrome, and contribute to inflammation make them a risky choice for seniors. If you're over 65, it's important to eat them in moderation and always check with your doctor before adding them to your diet. In conclusion, if you're over 65, make sure to include these nuts in your diet: walnuts for heart and brain health, almonds for skin and eye care, cashews for strong bones and muscles, and Brazil nuts for energy and thyroid support. However, you should avoid certain nuts that can cause harm, like macadamia nuts, too much unhealthy fat, peanuts, high in omega-6 and salt, hazelnuts, too calorie-dense and inflammatory, and pistachios can raise blood pressure. Even making these small changes to your diet can have a big impact on your health, helping your body stay strong and full of energy for many years to come. Take care of yourself with these simple yet powerful adjustments. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on future videos. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.